couple weeks ago, I finished the Morris chair restoration. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link to it up here. But as I was sitting in the chair, I was thinking to myself, how much more comfortable would this be if I had a footstool? I didn't have one, and what do I do when I don't have something? I make it. So I went to my stock room, aka garage, to see what I could find. I came across this Pepsi crate with these old bottles. I've been collecting these bottles over the years. Now the neat thing about these bottles is they're at least twice, maybe even 3 times as thick as modern bottles. So here's my idea. I'm gonna make a footstool using this crate as the base. I'm gonna put a cushion on top and then use these bottles as the legs.
What's the matter with you?
At least, in theory, that's my idea. And if you're watching this video, I'm sure it worked out. Let's get started. I have to figure out a way to safely mount the glass bottles into the bottom of the wooden crate. You're not going to find that on YouTube until now. My idea is to insert wood blocks in the corners large enough to drill holes that the bottles can fit into. Each of the holes are going to need to be custom cut since each of the bottles are a different diameter and length. The holes also need to be larger than the bottles because I need to secure each bottle using epoxy. This is going to be quite a challenge. Once the bottles are set, there's no adjustments I can make. They have to be level and even. I've also decided to use a dowel in the blocks of wood for the pop bottles to be inserted into for extra strength. Once the bottle legs are level, I'm going to fill the hole halfway with epoxy. Insert the bottle and then level it off and fill up the remaining space with some more epoxy. Once the epoxy dries, I'm going to use these foam cushions that I cut out perfectly on my X-Tool laser. I'm using this 1/2-inch thick plywood to secure the wood blocks and also provide something for the cushion base to screw into. To make a cushion for this is going to be challenging for me. I've never done it before. After watching a couple YouTube videos, I'll do the best I can. I cut these access holes here so I could screw the 2 pieces of plywood together, securing the foam cushion. This is much better. I call this the trifecta of alley picking comfort. My table is made from another Pepsi crate and a vintage Pepsi cooler. I've got my 100-year-old leather Morris chair and now my pop bottle footstool. Even though this stool has glass legs, it's extremely sturdy and strong. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to get back to my book.